Hey, I'm alive. Got my little setup here. Making sure my lighting is okay. And yeah. So no one's on here right now because I don't have like a huge audience on YouTube right now, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and talk like I'm talking to 10,000 people. Let me turn this TV down too. I'm watching this crazy movie on BET, child. But yes, as you can see by the title, it is called Nice Girls Are Lonely Girls. Okay. This is going to be a lesson in love. Another lesson in love coming from me, who is, who used to be a nice girl, a low self-esteem girl, the no confidence girl, the unworthy girl, the undeserving girl, on and on and on. And I put myself through so much heartache and pain because I just didn't love myself. And I know that we're hearing that a lot lately. I don't know if you are, but I am, about loving yourself. Because, who knew? Who knew how important that would be in this life? Like, I didn't grow up, hearing that in the household, to love yourself, like, ever. So, nice girls are lonely girls. So why do you say that, Tamika? For those of you who don't know, my name is Tamika, and this is my channel, Beauty Underrated. And I am, I help women overcome low self-esteem issues. Like, I help you overcome things that may be bothering you regarding your worthiness or your confidence or your self-esteem or just you being you. So that's what my channel is about. I help uplift you and motivate you and empower you. That's what I do. So yes. So why are nice girls lonely girls? I'm gonna have to go back down memory lane. Nice girls are lonely girls because they want to please everyone. Okay? They want to please everyone, and then it's not that they don't expect to be pleased in return. It's just that they don't voice that. They don't voice that, hey, I have needs and I have desires. Because I don't feel like people are just automatically going to give you what you need or what you want unless you speak up. And for me, I always wanted to be nice. I never wanted to hurt anyone's feelings. I never wanted to be I didn't want to be the girl that would like cause any type of complications or arguments or disagreements when I was in relationships with people. Like, I would just keep my mouth quiet and, say to myself, well, as long as he's happy, that's all that matters. I just want him to be happy, because I was so afraid that someone was going to leave me or not want to be with me or not like me if I did too much. You know what I'm saying? And all the while I'm not doing too much, while I'm not saying anything, I'm totally depriving myself of everything. Like, I'm not getting anything out of a relationship. Nothing, I wasn't even, I just made a blog post about this too. I know I'm kind of all over the place. I haven't done a live stream. I guess it's like my second live stream, but I do have a website, rxforconfidence.com. So I just wrote a blog post about this last night. And I was saying like 3 types of ways that I was playing the nice girl and was left with the short end of the stick. And one of those ways was that I would settle for whack sex. Like that's like a huge one for me. When I sit and think about it, when I sit and reflect on, the men I used to date, like the sex would be so whack. And then I wouldn't say anything because I didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Like, if the way they was having sex with me, like, of course you want to be pleased. That's the whole reason why you're having sex, for pleasure. So I don't like when someone is just getting theirs and then like I'm left out in the cold, like I'm just laying there with the sheet over me, like, okay, that's it. And then that's really it. So for example, no foreplay. Like you cannot not have foreplay and have sex. I mean, you gotta take me there. You gotta get me there. You gotta warm me up. And I would settle for not being warmed up. It's like roll over and do your business. And I would be so unsatisfied. I mean, I'm not going to say that for everyone I dated, but for the majority of the guys that I dated, it was never about me. It was never about pleasing me. It was always about what they could get from me and make sure that they were good and they moved on, and then I would never speak up about it. Or if they came too quick, you know what I'm saying? Like they just finished too quick. I'm like, that's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. Like how you I have opened myself up to you and you just gonna do that? How disrespectful. And I wouldn't say anything. I would be like, oh, it's because I got that good stuff and it makes him. No, Unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I would sit there and just accept it and just, wait for the next time. It's like I wasn't having sex for me. I was having sex for them, to please them, which is supposed to be a mutual thing. But I wouldn't say anything because I wanted to be nice. Oh, I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't want to tell him that he comes too quick and I don't want to like bruise his ego. And it's like, for what? What are you being nice for? Like, what are you being nice for? You're sitting here giving up your body to someone who is not even thinking about satisfying your needs. And you're worried about being nice? Like this is the things I tell myself now that I have matured and just really reflected on the things I used to do. Like why? Why be nice? Why be nice? You're not going to get anything in life by being nice. You're not going to get anything in life by not speaking up and voicing what you want. You're just not going to get far in life. You're going to end up getting crumbs. And I settled for crumbs for years and years and years. So what was another one I put on there? What was the second one I settled for? Trying to be the nice girl. Oh, I can't even think of the second point. I know I settled for what? Oh, I settled for being the friend, not the girlfriend. Like I never could get the girlfriend title. It was always a struggle for me to get the title of a girlfriend. Like I've had 3 boyfriends, like 3 men who actually told me that yes, you are my girl and we are in a relationship together. Probably about 3, maybe 4. So all the other guys that I talked to, all the other guys that I dated, they never would claim me as a girlfriend. I was never good enough to be the girlfriend. I was always told that they weren't ready. Like, I'm not ready for a girlfriend. I'm not ready to be in a relationship. But then after we would stop talking, or after I finally came to my senses and moved on, they would end up in a relationship. And they used to break my heart because I would be like, what is it about me? Like, how come I was not good enough to be the girlfriend? How come I was not good enough to be the title? Like, I really liked you. I was really into you. I was showing you interest. And yet and still, you kept telling me you weren't ready. But now all of a sudden, you're in a relationship. Like, that question used to, sleepless nights Like, why? But then when I came to some self-realization, when I started taking some responsibility for myself and thinking about my behavior, it was like I was the girl who was easy. I was easy. They didn't have to work for nothing. So it's like, why make you my girlfriend? You're doing everything that I want you to do. You answer all my calls. You let me come over anytime of the night. You let me call you anytime of the night. You give me the best sex. You give me the best head. You know, like, why would I make you my girl? Like, there's no reason to. You doing everything a girlfriend would do without the title. So why should I commit to you? And I was like, oh, oh, I get it now. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. I'm telling you, they used to. I mean, it's dudes right now that I used to talk to that told me that they wasn't ready for a relationship. They're like married now. I don't know about this shirt. I kind of wish it was like a V-neck. Wouldn't that look better? I don't know about this crew neck. It's weird. I feel like it's choking me. A V-neck would have been so much better. When I got it, it looked cute. But yeah, so being the nice girl, I always settle for being the friend. And I was like, well, you know, in my mind, I'd be like, well, I do get to spend time with him. I do get to see him. He's not ready for a relationship. So, you know, I'm not going to pressure him or, you know, or try to, you know, make him be my boyfriend or give him an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? Which you really don't have to do that shit anyway. You don't give anyone an ultimatum. It's like, okay, you don't want to be with me? Or you don't want this? Like, you can move on. Moving on is so easy. You don't have to be attached to anyone. There's so many people out in this world. So many. And then what's another one? I think the last one I wrote was I settle for no romance. But yeah, no romance. Like, I'm a girly girl. I'm a girl. I'm affectionate. I love and all the mushy shit that comes with love, like holding hands and random kisses just in public, just because, you know, you're in public and just because, you know, you're standing in line ordering your food and hey babe, I want a number one. Okay. You know, I'm just that I'm a girl like that. I'm a girly girl. I want to hold your hand. I want to sit close to you. I want to sit next to you. I want my thigh to touch your leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a girly girl. I'm one of those affectionate girls. And I've dated men who didn't even want that. Like, who didn't want me to hold their hand or be close to them in public or, you know, touch them. You know, they really weren't trying to be with me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be who I am and show them interest and show them that I'm loving. They didn't want that. I actually had someone who was my boyfriend who didn't want that. He didn't like me being affectionate and being close to him. You know, the only time that I could, you know, get some affection and love and kisses was when, you know, they want something. That's the only time. It's the only time I can get some affection. So being a nice girl didn't pay off for me, child. It just didn't pay. It didn't pay for me to be nice. It didn't pay for me to keep my mouth shut because the whole time I got the short end of the stick, you know. But now that I've you know, matured, I've gotten older, I've learned a lot of hard lessons. It's like I'm definitely going to speak up for what I want now. And you should too. You should speak up for the things that you want from a man that you're dating, a man that you're married to. Like, you are a whole human being with needs and emotions and feelings, and you need things. What is the point of being in a relationship with someone if they can't, cater or accommodate your desires or your needs? What is the point? You don't just sit back and accept scraps. No, unacceptable. I made a meme on my Instagram page, which I'm going to link all my contact information below so y'all can keep in touch with me, because I want to keep in touch with y'all too. But yeah, on my Instagram page, I was like, you're worthy of like a good man, a good life, good sex, good money. Like, you deserve all of that. What is the point of living life if you can't, experience or have the things that you want to have? What's the point then? Like, why am I here? Why am I here if I can't experience good things and have good people in my life? So yeah. So this is my second live, and like I said, I don't have an audience right now. So I don't have any questions that I can answer, because I don't have anyone in the chat right now. But I would love to answer y'all's questions. Like, I would love to see where you're at, where you're at in your relationships or in your dating life or just in life. You know what I'm saying? What do you settle for in life, period? Because I've settled for a lot. Jobs, men, friends. No. And it's all like, what's the point? What's the purpose of that? So I guess I'm gonna go on and get off here. Let's see. I've been on here for 17 minutes. And I actually took off work today because I have a new job. I could talk about that in another video too. But I do have a new job. So I took the day off today because it's my last week at this other job. And I was like, you know what? Now is the perfect time for me to make a live video. So, okay. Well, for those of you who will catch the replay, leave me some questions, some comments. Let me know what's on your mind, and I will leave all my contact information in the description box below. And until then, I will see you soon. Bye.